Zen master every morning came down to the meditation hall to find the same young monk sitting diligently in zazen. One day, the old master asked the young monk, "What are you doing?" The young monk replied, "I'm seeking liberation." The old Abbot looked at him and said, "And what is binding you?" In that moment, the young monk reached his liberation. There was a great Sufi master whose fame had spread far and wide, and it attracted 4 seekers. We might call them guru chasers. But knowing this, the Sufi master ascertained their likes and dislikes, and when they arrived, they found the Sufi master wearing a red hat, smoking the hubble-bubble pipe, using profanities, and stating how much he loved cocaine. So the guru chasers stayed but half an hour and soon left, never to return. Then there was one of those dervishes who did attain becoming one of the elect, illumined, freed, whatever way we like to describe it. But discarding his patchwork cloak, he went to another city and he became a merchant. He set up a little store and very soon became successful. But then one day there was one of those who had shared with him that time with the great master they had sat with for so long, who was in fact still a seeker, wearing the dervish robes, who happened to come by the merchant's little shop. But when they greeted each other, the dervish shook his head at the merchant and said, "I'm so sad. I'm so sorry to see you discarding the way and abandoning the search." But the merchant merely shook his head and smiled, saying nothing, and the dervish seeker went on his way. But he did make it a practice thereon, when he came to groups of people who did gather around him for whatever teachings he had acquired, he would tell the story of the one he had shared time with, who had abandoned the way just to become an ordinary man, a merchant indeed. But then, on his travels, the seeker dervish had the great fortune to meet the great one, Kadir, that one who is dressed in the green robes and comes to mankind from time to time. And the seeker asked Kadir, "Please, where can I find the greatest teacher of the age so that I can be assisted in my quest for liberation and truth?" And Kadir said to him, "Go to the merchant in such and such a town, who is the greatest teacher of the age." The dervish said, "But how could it be him? He's abandoned the way." And Kadir said, He has merely arrived at the place where he sees the world objectively and recognizes that those who appear to be saintly attract those who are looking for saintliness in their own way, and deters those who are true seekers. What is the meaning of these two simple stories? Where are you now? Do you still dare to call yourself a seeker after this or that? And if you're not a seeker, who are you and what do you do?